don't have tomatoes, eggplant.
My name's Sherlyn Shepherd. My brother Ricky and I, we farm about 25 acres of organic vegetables and conventional vegetables. We've got one farm that's been in the family for over 100 years. We were tobacco farmers. At one time we had about 15 acres tobacco, and we have transitioned out of that to all vegetables.
The organic, it's a growing business, and it looks better every year. I mean, there's getting to be more demand, and it's got a long, looks like the way everybody talks, it's got a long future.
What we do in this is we plant early crop.
Anthony Flacavento, I'm the Executive Director of Appalachian Sustainable Development, or ASD for short, and a part-time organic farmer.
Particularly the later plantings which are there.
The ASD is based in the central Appalachian part of Tennessee and Virginia. And agriculturally, this area for years was really quite diverse, but most farms always had tobacco.
Tobacco was king, you know, and it's still around, but it's not as popular. I mean, it's got a lot against it.
The way the federal program was set up was that it controlled the production of tobacco, so that every year a farmer growing tobacco knew what their quota was.
It's paid for a lot of things and made a lot of money for people, but I mean, that generation is about to be gone.
Tobacco farmers we talked to in Lee and Scott County, they maybe had a quota of 50,000 pounds of tobacco in the mid-'80s. By 1999, it was down to 10,000 pounds.
Increased cost of producing tobacco and a decrease in tobacco prices. You just couldn't make any money doing it anymore.
And so farmers started looking for alternatives. And that's where ASD came in and said, well, maybe we should try a different crop altogether, and we started with organic vegetables. I'm fond of saying that the farmers, if you talk to them about raising arugula or basil or things, it was just too weird. And the volumes were too small. So in 2000, I took some samples of some organic produce from my farm and one others to some supermarket buyers. And I said, would you buy this if we raised it organically? And they all basically said yes. And so then I came back with those sort of gentlemen's agreements and started talking to tobacco farmers. And the first year we got 2 tobacco growers who said, yeah, we'll give it a try. Once those 2 guys who were the early adopters, the risk takers, gave it a try and had some success, then their friends and neighbors started getting interested. And since then, it's kind of gradually rippled out. Altogether, we sell about 24 different types of fruits and vegetables through Appalachian Harvest. This year, in 2009, we'll have about 65, 67 farms in the Appalachian Harvest Network. Probably half to 2/3 are former tobacco farmers.
It's a big change. I mean, you're talking, when you switch over to go to this plastic mulch and drip and the irrigation, that's a big expense. I mean, you don't just do it. I mean, you take tobacco, I mean, it's expensive, but you don't have all this other extra work and all this extra equipment and stuff to do.
It's kind of ironic in a way, because when people think of Appalachia, they think of coal and tobacco. And a lot of people are surprised at first to hear that this area has become a real leader in the state and in the whole Southeast for organic production. But it's pretty cool to be in an organic initiative where the majority of the farmers 3, 5, 7 years ago were growing tobacco, and you know, the last thing that they'd call themselves would be an environmentalist or a greenie or anything like that. And for those folks to be really leading the way is quite exciting.
If you like it and work at it, you can make a living at it. I mean, it takes a long time to get your investments back. It takes a lot of borrowed money sometimes. I mean, it's just like everything else. You're making a living, you're not getting rich.
It takes a lot of work. Yeah. There's 3 families in this. So far, we have managed to sell everything we can grow, and they want more. So it's a good thing.